Lesson 55. In Lesson 55, we simply learn a new verb, and that's nawigo, which means sail. Remember, if you're using ecclesiastical pronunciation, nawigo would sound like navigo. Let's get some practice by looking at our exercises. In exercise number 1, nawigo means I sail or I am sailing, and saipe means often. So we'll translate number 1 as I often sail or I sail often. In number 2, nawagat is the verb. That could mean he sails, she sails, or it sails. But we do not need the word he, she, or it because poeta is the subject. Notice that poeta is in the nominative case. Numquam is an adverb that means never. So number 2 will say, the poet never sails. In number 3, nawagant is the verb, and that means they sail or they are sailing. But we don't need the word they that's in nawagant because nautai is the subject, and nautai is in the nominative plural. So number 3 says, the sailors are sailing. In number 4, ambulatus is the verb, and that means y'all are walking. And then we have a prepositional phrase, ad kasam. Ad is a preposition that means to or toward, and kasam means house, and it's in the accusative case. More specifically, the accusative singular. So ad kasam means to the house, and number 4 as a whole will say, y'all are walking to the house. In number 5, ambulamus is the verb. Ambulamus means we walk or we are walking, and non is negating that verb. We have a prepositional phrase, ad actam. Ad means to or toward, and actam means seashore, and it's in the accusative case. So number 5 says, we are not walking to the seashore. In number 6, we have the word said joining 2 smaller independent clauses. The first one, nawagatis, means y'all are sailing, and the second one, ambulamus, means we are walking. So number 6 will say, y'all are sailing, but we are walking. In number 7, we have the same thing. The word said is joining 2 independent clauses. The first one, nautai estis, means y'all are sailors. And the second one, sumus poetae, means we are poets. Notice how nautai and poetae are both nominative plural. So number 7 as a whole will say, y'all are sailors, but we are poets. In number 8, amat is the verb. That means he, she, or it likes, or he, she, or it loves. But we don't need the he, she, or it because puella is the subject. Puella is in the nominative case. More specifically, it's in the nominative singular, and our direct object, silwam, is in the accusative case, the accusative singular. So number 8 says, the girl loves the forest. In number 9, we have 2 independent clauses being joined by the word et. The first one is non amo scaphos. Non amo means I do not like or I do not love, and scaphos is the accusative plural form of scapha, which means boat. So we'll translate that as I do not like boats. And the second one, non amo aquam. Non amo means I do not like or I do not love, and aquam is the accusative singular of aqua, which means water. So we'll translate that as I do not like water. So number 9 as a whole will say this, I do not like boats and I do not like water. And in number 10, again we have 2 smaller independent clauses being joined by the word said. First, nauta s says you are a sailor. Notice how the word nauta is in the nominative case, the nominative singular, and numquam nawagas means you never sail. So number 10 will say, you are a sailor, but you never sail.